Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a young man named Marco. He was just 24, but his heart carried the weight of 1,000 restless thoughts. Day and night, his mind was like a storm. He worried about the future, he regretted the past, and in between, he could not find peace. He forgot how to smile, he could not sleep, and his soul longed for silence. One day, Marco heard about a wise old man who lived in a quiet village far away in the hills. Long ago, that man had been a great psychologist in the city. He had helped many people find peace within themselves. But now, he had left behind the noise of the world and lived close to nature, guiding those who came to him. Hope rose in Marco's heart. He thought, maybe this wise man can help me too. So, after many days of a long and tiring journey, Marco finally reached the village. There, in a small house covered with greenery, he saw the old man. The grandfather sat on the porch with his eyes closed, his face calm, peaceful, almost glowing. Marco stepped forward and whispered, "Grandfather, my mind is so restless. I cannot stop thinking. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes, smiled gently, and said, "So, you are searching for peace? Then come with me. I will give you a small task." He filled a glass of water to the very top, so full that even one step could spill it. Handing it to Marco, he said, "Walk from here to the edge of the village and back. But remember, not a single drop must fall." Marco was surprised, but he accepted. Step by step, carefully, he walked. The road was busy, children playing, shopkeepers calling, dogs barking. But Marco noticed nothing. His eyes were only on the glass. Finally, he returned without spilling a drop. He smiled. "Grandfather, I did it." The old man nodded. "Good," he said. "But tell me, did you see the children? Did you hear the dogs?" Marco shook his head. "No, I was only focused on the water." The old man's eyes sparkled. "And that," he said softly, "is the secret. When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no space for fear, no space for regret, no space for restless thoughts. At that time, your heart becomes quiet, your mind becomes still, and peace is already within you." At that moment, Marco understood. Peace was never outside. Peace was always inside. It comes when we live in this very moment. He bowed his head and whispered, "Grandfather, now I know. If I want peace, I must keep my mind here, in the present. That is where true calm lives." The sun was setting, painting the sky in gold. Birds flew back to their nests, and Marco walked home. No longer restless, no longer lost. For now, he carried peace in his heart. If this story touched you, give it a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Thank you for listening. Until next time, stay well, stay calm, and stay peaceful.